ladies and gentlemen, Mars has just entered Capricorn. The last time Mars entered Capricorn was March 20th, 2020. The world has changed a lot since then. Burkina Faso is a country in West Africa and one of the 215 nations on Earth. It has a population the size of Florida. Burkina Faso's military says it has overthrown President Kabore and suspended the constitution. The pandemic since March of 2020 has really stressed out every single nation, country, group, town, city on the planet. And today, stocks are hitting fresh session lows as 2022 continues to be a bad time for cryptocurrencies and stocks. And we are fast approaching the Pluto 1 year anniversary of America, which will take place on February 22nd, 2022. And whatever you want to say about America, I think the USA is doing way better than the rest of the world was doing from 1200 to 1600s when they had the Dark Ages and they used to make science into torturing people, reverse visa. Anyway, and then we got a giant mega storm, nor'easter, beaster, blizzardy thing coming to the northeast, possibly in 5 days. And with Russia, USA, and Ukraine and everybody, like I'm saying, pretty please, everybody pray for peace. We would like to get to the roaring 20s. BG weather. Brady. Euro with another big run for the Northeast and New England. Precip shield solid. Some signs towards a more amplified solution this run. Stream interaction better. Tilt and trough axis could have been better. And then it gets super nerdy with its jargon, which is fine. But yeah, we're talking about a big buster possibly, and this could cause major flooding and dangers. If this were to verify, it could go poof in the wind like a John Belushi fart, meaning there's a little bit of nothing. Anyway, happy birthday to John Belushi. I loved him on SNL, and Blues Brothers is one of my favorite movies of all time. I remember it was like, 2.5 weeks ago, we had a major super duper volcano eruption that was one of the scariest shit I've ever seen. It looked like 1,000 hydrogen bombs going off in the ocean. And then earthquakes and volcanoes got really quiet, which kind of creeps me out as your planetary defense commander. Chris Crepon tells the Euro snowfall through 7 a.m. Sunday for southern New England, Connecticut. Some places could get over a foot or over 2 feet. We're talking hundreds of miles getting that much snow, possibly. So yeah, there's a chance you could get jack shit from this thing. There's a chance it could be a dangerous Quetzalcoatl storm that punches the northeast and possibly the southeast in the face in like 100 hours. 959 millibars could cause coastal flooding of a devastating nature to a lot of people if this did bomb out. Worst case scenario. So you pray for the best and you pray for peace and you prepare for worst case outcome. Though in World War III, there's not much you can do now. But for giant storm, you can definitely do a lot of things to prepare. This would have a warm core, says Ryan. I mean, don't get me wrong. Volcanoes are still erupting and earthquakes are still happening. Snow is still falling. I'm still here with you. There's a good enough reason to put out a bunch of red alerts on this storm. Although I'm trying to make 1,000 videos today because of my fundraiser for THORnews. But I'm trying to make them all interesting. And lucky for me, the world's a very interesting place today. Wu-Tang Financial's like, calm down. I'm like, I'm pretty calm, bro. E-weather, 955 millibar Gulf in Maine. Euro, nothing to cheer for. And I'm not cheering for the war, the instability, the giant storm. I'm not cheering for anything bad. I'm cheering for peace on earth, people learning how to recommunicate, recognize we're all in this together, and that we have the chance to have like the greatest roaring 20s ever. Like a 7-year party where we improve everything. It's possible. Or we could get worst case scenario. Everybody dies this week in some type of horrible cataclysm. Man, I'm scared now of even the shit I say. I know what sentence is going to trigger the Google robot to be like, you are suspended again. I'll be like, what? Dude, I've done such a good job at THORnews for 9 years. What a weird world we live in, man. I'm just grateful to be here with you still. I got January rent paid. My electricity's on. I got cigarettes. I got you to talk to. And the SPX is bounced 1.5% from its lows. Hey, let's check on Bitcoin together. I would guess Bitcoin doing decent today off of the rotation from stocks, commodities, into Bitcoin. Will that last? Nope, I doubt it, because Saturn is still going to be alone in Aquarius till March of 2023. You know, rules and regulations are coming to the Wild Wild West eventually, or World War III-ish. But who knows? I'm probably dipshit on the internet just showing you fancy charts from Irishmen. What I just assume Mr. McDonough was Irish because I watched 30 Rock too many times. But I'm like 3% Irish and the rest Norwegian, 5% Irish. So I can say that. Whatever. Look, S&P 2022 versus past years. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Man, the solar system is so cool. Look, Saturn and Jupiter and Neptune are forming this cool pattern over here. Mars all by himself. Like, oh no. And then look at all these people hanging out. We're talking Mercury, Venus, next to Earth in their own flying formation with the moon going, yeehaw. I don't know, the solar system is so just divine majestic. Some people might be out there like, this video sucks. You're stupid. Like, yeah, well, it's free, bro. And if you didn't like it, you should have clicked it off earlier. NWS Austin, San Antonio, current visibility across the region is below. What? Okay. Take your time because visibility is below. That's across the region. Take your time if you're driving today, as reduced visibility and wet roads can be hazardous. Yeah, we got rain popping off over Texas right now. And there's a red alert because this storm coming up could be a super duper nasty bitch. You know, in 100 hours. You get decent rain over parts of Texas, and you're getting decent snowstorms over like Ohio and Iowa and Indiana. I love my job, especially over the last 2 years. It's been nice. Okay. Yeah, here I'm trying to talk to you about interesting shit while being affable at the same time. But I definitely think praying for peace will be helpful over the next week. So please do so if you can. But I'm not going to try and force you. If you're like, I hate peace, then do your thing. But why are you here at THORnews? Man, we need more peace and brotherhood. But, you know, Mars and Capricorn is going to have probably a real aggressive, worry vibe to it. Possibly. Zach Whitaker, the tool is now fixed and Tesla revoked thousands of exposed customer API keys, but did not comment. With API access, the researcher could open car doors, honk the horn, start keyless driving, and see the car's location. Yeah, dude, I like that. I used to have a 1984 Dodge truck that was like all iron. It was just like a big old truck. You know, I don't necessarily need an Alexa or Elon driving my car. I like driving. What's it talking about? Oh yeah, I need to push the fundraiser for THORnews again more because I'm having car trouble. But I've done all the math, and I think I might just have to change the thermometer in it. That's what's causing it to overheat. I don't know. These are crazy days, man. And I was like, I'm gonna play Super Defense from March 2020 until the spring of 2022. And we are almost there. We are less than 2 months away. And everybody's been handling Dark Winter 2022 in their own different weird way. It's definitely been a time for malwarers and ransomwares and hackers to attack her more than usual. Android malware Brada wipes your data device after stealing data. Man, that's not cool. I think the Colorado fire is still burning in California. Montgomery County office of boil water notice is in place for those in the Colorado fire evacuation zones who have systems that have fire damage or lost pressure. This video's gone over 10 minutes because there's a lot going on. Mike's weather page, tropical update, giving us the Florida juice update with the moisture that is moving over Texas now that will move across the south and then move over Florida. I would guess at some point you could see some spin-ups possibly. That's word for tornado. So yeah, with Saturn and Aquarius, we could definitely see more rules and regulation and happening just across the globe in a lot of ways. In the post-technology boom or whatever. Former Republican vice presidential candidate Sarah Palin, who last month said it would be over her dead body to get vaccinated, had tested positive today for COVID, which made her had to postpone her New York lawsuit for slander and defamation, where she was about to go to trial, but they had to push that back. So definitely in January, I've been totally staying home and avoiding everyone, except I hung out with Apollo one day, and we went to the park, tossed the baseball around, and I saw a gorgeous young woman with a dog, and we ate a hamburger, and I had a beer. Other than that, I've totally stayed in, and I've been wishing everybody health, hope, and happiness, and I hope you have a great day. But yeah, we're on the brink of World War III, and we're on the brink of economic crash. I think we'll pull it through, and I think miracles will happen, and society and civilization is not going to end in 2022, and that things will be better by spring. But the next 4 days of Venus still retrograde and adjusting to Mars being a Capricorn, it's going to be an interesting 100 hours. So stay tuned, my friends. I'll be here hyper tracking this possible megastorm for y'all and everyone. Okay, God bless you. And if you want to contribute, that'd be great. I would appreciate it. You guys have been fantastic to me, and I love you. God bless everyone.